What would you do if you won millions of dollars and couldn't trust the person sleeping next to you? In 2017, Denise Robertson, a 47-year-old teacher's assistant from Southern California, scratched off a lottery ticket that changed her life. She didn't scream. She didn't cry. She didn't even call her husband. Because Denise had a secret plan forming the second she saw the number, $1.3 million. To understand why Denise did what she did, you need to understand her marriage. She and her husband Mark had been together for 12 years. But lately, things had grown cold. Mark was charming in public, the type to buy drinks for the table. But behind closed doors, Denise carried the emotional and financial burden. Mark had a pattern: impulsive spending, chasing get-rich-quick schemes, and even a growing gambling habit that Denise had begged him to stop. He drained their joint savings twice. Denise had picked up extra shifts just to keep up with bills. He always promised to change. He never did. Denise loved him once, deeply, but that love had turned into quiet resentment. So when she held that winning ticket in her hand, she didn't feel joy. She felt fear. Denise drove straight to a nearby library, got on a public computer, and began searching for financial lawyers. She claimed her winnings anonymously through a trust and directed the money into a private account in her maiden name. She paid off her personal credit cards, donated to a local women's shelter she loved, and kept the rest locked away, untouched. Not a single shopping spree. Not a new car. Not even a dinner out. She told no one, not even her closest friend at work. At home, she kept up appearances. She made dinner. She went to work. She smiled when Mark talked about betting on sports. But inside, she was living a double life. Over the next 5 years, Denise used the money quietly to build a safety net. She purchased a tiny condo in a nearby town under a cousin's name, a place she could escape to if she ever needed to. She started seeing a therapist. She journaled every day. And slowly, she began to imagine life after Mark. In year 5, she filed for divorce. Mark was blindsided. He had no idea it was coming. And he had even less idea what would happen next. During the divorce proceedings, both parties were asked to disclose all assets. Denise hesitated. But finally, she submitted the documents. Mark's attorney immediately flagged a massive deposit made 5 years earlier, a figure that didn't match any known source of income. A few calls to the California lottery office confirmed the truth. Mark was furious. He accused her of betrayal, of robbing him of the life they could have had. He sued her, claiming she had violated California's community property law, a rule stating that any income acquired during marriage belongs equally to both spouses. Denise argued that she had reason to protect the money, that Mark would have squandered it. But the judge was unmoved. He called it fraud by concealment, and awarded the entire $1.3 million to Mark. Plus interest. Denise was left with nothing. News of the case spread like wildfire. Talk shows debated the ethics. Some called her a villain. Others, a victim. Supporters said she was right to protect herself. Critics argued she should have followed the law, and faced the consequences if things went wrong. Denise never did a single interview. She quietly moved out of state. And to this day, no one knows where she is or what she's doing now. Her story is a cautionary tale, not just about money, but about trust, fear, and what happens when love turns into survival. So what would you have done? Would you have kept the secret? Or taken the risk? And told the truth? Let us know in the comments. And for more unbelievable, true stories, subscribe to True Lottery Stories. Because behind every jackpot, there's a story.